YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Loop Hero, episode 9, I believe. So yes, in our last episode I said we were going to hiatus. I was, I wouldn't say a lie, because at the time I thought the embargo was lasted until the 4th, but it didn't. It lasts until the 2nd. You got 2 more, 2 days before the full release, they turn us loose. I can go forth and do as much as I want, so I'm bringing you more of this. Now, that does mean we can technically go take a peek-see at Chapter 3, but I have a feeling Chapter 3 is going to chew me up and spit me out in our current level of development in the camp. So I'm not even going to dive in there. 2 to 3 abilities, starts with +5 strength, +4 per loop, 80% bonus resource gains, max 30. Yeah, the rest of the warrior stuff is the same. No. What I want to do is, I want to see if I can't unlock some of the other classes here. Take a look at them. And then maybe once we've built up some extra resources, built out our camp a little bit more, then maybe we can go take a look at some of the others. Now, it just so happens that we have enough materials for the refuge, which unlocks the new class, the rogue. Which is actually what I exactly want to do. We are also close to the smelter, close to the supply depot, close to the crypt, but not quite there for those. So I think we are diving into the refuge. Mirp? Do I have to build the refuge adjacent to the, can only be built next to a field kitchen. Oh. Right. And that's our field kitchen. Can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing if you build it. Huh. This is slightly problematic. I did not realize that was a logistical thing. Can we move any of these? Or dismantle the smithy? What does this thing cost normally? I'm assuming we don't get back the full resources. Smithy normally would cost... doesn't tell me. Alright, well, we're going to have to move and dismantle the smithy. Huh, and that becomes another, farm. Well, and we're going to have to stomp on it anyway. Yeah, we didn't get back the full thing. This might... Well, I do want to rebuild the smithy. And we still have enough for the refuge. There's an exile, even in exile hero. Don't be hard on the lost souls who have found their salvation in wine and gambling. Sit down, instead pick yourself a poison to drink. That's not why I'm here. It's so strange. This place, its surroundings, they're familiar to me. Now we're talking. So did you make your living off the road? A bit of robbery, maybe? Or collecting bounties for somebody's unlucky head? It's as if somebody else knew and did all this, but now I have their knowledge and skills. And now I somehow literally have 2 aces up my sleeve, and I think I stole someone's purse, too. Oh, so the hero just becomes the rogue. Wait, that's my current purse. You don't believe me? Oh well, feel free to come by if you want to discuss your new trade. I didn't know become this good with knives by working in the kitchen, you know. Alright, well, there we go. We used up a bit more resources than I wanted to, but we got down what we wanted to get down. So let's consider our expedition here. And you know what? We're going to go back to Chapter 1 here. So let's see. Can receive trophies after killing enemies in battle and exchanges them for equipment in the camp. Interesting. Has a 5% vampirism from the start, 10% bonus for any effect for every equipped item with the same... Oh my goodness. So that means we if we stack the same thing, it becomes stat stacking becomes even better. Also, we have different equipments. We have 2 weapons, 1 defense, 1 boots. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's look at our deck. Now, all right, so we're gonna retool ourselves for a little bit here. We like the village, we like the grove, we like the swamp. On loop 1, I like the swamp. We don't need the spider cocoon, loop 1. Vampire Mansion is fine though. Blood Grove is fine. Chrono Crystals is fine. Rock Meadow, Oblivion. We don't necessarily need the well, actually, you know what? Treasury might be good because now we're in this more for the loot than we are anything else. So I'm game for Treasury, even if it causes us to have lower hit points. All right, let's confirm that, and let's try our first run with the Rogue. All right. Well, we still get our stuff. We can't actually use the shield. We can use the sword, however. And this is an awful stretch here. Let's kick you up to speed 2. 10% chance for 140 damage. Alright, so every kill we get stuff. Number of trophies to exchange for rewards at camp. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna keep the meadows for chrono crystalling. Rocks, we can start with a mountain of rocks here. More rocks. Aha! Village and swamp. Where do we want our village? We want our village like right away, actually. Actually, we can put our village. Where do we want our village? It could actually be right here. That would be fine. We can sour it with a. Yeah, that's fine. Get our new quest nice and early. There's our king slime there. We will put that up there. This can be our little grove area. Oh, chrono crystals. Fantastic. Alright, so we want chrono crystals like out here. Beautiful. I mean, having that little bit of natural vampirism is pretty good. Alright, quest done. Yeah, I'm going to put the Vampire Mansion here, so we're going to want to swampify this area. And actually, I should have put the grove down here, because we could have blood groved here. Well, next grove, I know where to put it. Not a lot. Oh, I get it. So we don't get equipment on natural drops. We have to make it back to the camp before we're allowed to upgrade our equipment. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, grove goes down here so that we can blood grove down here, and then that will get our wombo combo once we vampirify as. Whoa! You didn't even give me a chance to do that. Oh, yeah, well. So yeah, mace, yeah, boots, evasion, critical damage, magic damage, attack speed. I like that, especially when we have 2 weapons. Yeah, level 3 sword, please. 4 to 6 attack speed, damage to all. What other stats are we? We're already stacking attack speed, so if we stack it more, yeah. See, we had what? So this gives me 4% attack speed. This gives me 4%, but our attack speed's up to 9%. We got a little bit shinier of a bonus for it, and yeah, armor level 2 sounds good to me. All right, so we don't get that drip feed. So rogue's a little bit harder in that sense. but we're killing just fine nonetheless. I mean, it does turn it into a little bit more guaranteed drops, because every kill we get is a drop. It might not be the drop we want, but it's a drop. So I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, more chrono crystals. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind chrono crystalling up the swamp here. That's actually fine by me. Smack. All right, we do get a quest reward for that. So for actually turning in our quest, and we haven't got the vampire mansion, so we might as well, turn in the quest. Now I have a theory here. So we've already passed this village. If we vampirify it, that's going to obviously spend it. But it takes 3 loops before it converts. Well, we've already been through it once, but we haven't finished the loop yet. So in theory, if I put the vampire mansion right here, ruin the village. We obviously aren't fighting them this loop, but if we come around and fight them next loop, do we only have to fight 2 sets of ghouls? There's the question. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, you guys can be right here. And I'm also trying a little something. I'm going to build my 3x3 mountain with just rocks, because the mountain itself counts as a mountain, like a gigantic mountain. So it essentially transmutes rocks into mountains by turning into the peak. In which case, I mean, I can put the mountain down here, the mountain proper. Smack. I'm liking the rogue so far. I'm feeling pretty powerful right now. Normally we struggle the first couple of loops, but I am butt-kicking and name-taking here. Another treasury, eh? I'll put you right here. Just line them up. Ooh, perfect spawn on the slime. 1 shot with that. And yeah, meadows are all chrono crystals. Alright. Qatar. Okay, we get even new base damage too. Alright. Critical damage 40%, but our critical chance isn't that great, so that weapon doesn't really speak to me. Let's see. So the spear does 7 to 11, that does 7 to 11. Well, they're both level 2s, makes sense. Magic damage, evasion, and critical damage. And then this is 9 to 13. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Now, do we have anything that gives us critical chance? That's evasion. That's more evasion. Well, more evasion sounds good to me. We're going to keep our sword in our other hand. And then for our armor, yeah, we just throw on that. And I think we're pretty good. Alright. Taking a little bit more damage here, but again, we've upgraded our attacks pretty nicely. Alright, there's our Blood Grove. Perfect timing, Blood Grove. Thank you. Because now it can om-nom the ghouls. Gobbos. I'm going to let them spawn like maybe 1 or 2, and then I'll obliviate them. Yeah, keep stinging me. I mean, granted, I'm hurting myself with my vampirism a little bit, but it's not that bad. All right, more chrono crystals. Excellent. I do need more meadows, by the way, game. There we go. Start feeding the vines. All right, yeah, here we go. Meadow. I'll find something to put there. All right, now here's the real test of our staying power. How do we do against a ghoul fight? All right, we quaff a potion. We are taking pretty heavy damage here. But we are evading some of these. Oop. Picky. Lowers the quantity of items received at the camp by 3, while increasing the quality of exchange for trophy. Fuss. The hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy, starting after the second enemy. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. You know what? I want the higher quality stuff. Fantastic. Ooh, and you're already about to cough up some friends. Where do we want this blood grove? We can put you up here. Oh, perfect. Now we just need to not die. Alright, did he just give me... We don't... So loot pinatas are not as pinata-y. I mean, it gave us a bunch of trophies, I think is what we got there, but we don't get to use them right away. That's a notch against the loot pinata here. Not saying that they're bad for the rogue, but might not be the most optimal thing. Alright, another Oblivion. Get rid of you. 2 goblins is plenty enough for me. I will pop this last one once we cross the loop. I'm assuming... Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know. Will that just give me a bunch of trophies, or will it actually give me loot? Got a crit on that one. Yeah, I don't actually... Well, actually, we're not going to have a choice, because we're not getting another card here. Okay. Well, look at this. Yeah, 6. A 6 Gladius. Come to daddy. Yeah. Big McLarge boots. Good. Yeah, I've got 4 for a sword. It's just got the raw damage to it, but that might not be a bad thing. Alright, we got 2 potions back again. Alright, here, I want to test our thing. So, in theory, once we hit the camp one more time, that turns into Count's Lands, and we don't have to fight the ghouls a 3rd time. Yeah, we can village up here. And if we want to, we can Count's Lands. Or at least have the thieves, the rogues be eaten by by them. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, you know what, let's put them out in here. Let's pop our goodies. Alright, we do get treasuries right off the bat. So that does put a positive notch in the hat for a treasury for rogues. So treasury's good. Now, let's come... Critical damage chance. There we go. That's more like it. Not so much with the armor. I mean, it's a lot of critical damage, but I'd rather have higher chance than anything else. And do we want to... No, we can't really wreck this place with a vampire mansion. I'm not sure what I want to do with that vampire mansion. I'll think on it. that. Yeah, let's get a grove down here in case we get more. I don't mind these guys, especially if they're vampired up. Yeah, see, we don't have to worry about these guys exploding on this one here. Oh, will you please hit them for 120? That works. Chrono crystals, please. Because I want a big line of chrono crystals to just like uber boost these. Village, eh? Yeah, we didn't take fields. Fields might actually be a good one for our rogue friend here. Yeah, I mean, we could put another village here and then vampire it up if we really wanted to. Not right now, though. I want to test my theory first. Insta-crit. I'll take that. Alright, yeah, why wasn't I boosting up that chrono crystal? Derp. Alright, let's see if we can survive. Oh, well, that starting things off with a crit ain't bad. Ooh, and you can crit on a counter, which is nice. Alright, and you're about to cough up some friends. Do I want stuff now? I think I'm going to hold off on completing this treasury since you get paid off immediately. I mean, we're only at 98 hit points, though. Maybe it would be worth it, because if we can survive to the camp, I might run away, and that will give us our data that we need. So yeah, you know what? I'm making the executive decision. And damage is lower. Defense crit damage chance, though. But it's still not as good as my current equipped one. That's okay. Blood Grove, you. We'll slap that here, just to bloom these two. And you know what? What the hey? We'll Vampire Mansion here, just to bloom one of these. And we know for a fact he's going to be spat out here. Oh man, I am so glad that you didn't championify the... we might be dead all the same. Yep. Alright, well we didn't get to answer our question here. We do get some resources, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So yeah, Rogue, definitely a little bit spicier of a build. Let's see what we can do here. Can't build anything new. Now, can we upgrade? Let's see. We need more wood for the herbalist hut. Field kitchen requires more wood. Refuge can't be upgraded. Farm can't be upgraded. Campfire can't be upgraded. Gymnasium requires some shiny orbs, which I understand are difficult to get. Cemetery requires... Actually, we got the rare resources needed. We just need to gather a lot of mundane resources. And then the smithy... yeah, some rare resources, but not too bad. Alright. I like the rogue. I like where we're going with this. Still more testing to be done on the rogue. So in our next episode, we will do just that. Take him out for another test, see if we can build a better deck for our rogue friend, and go from there. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!